Go through my settings real quick. Grab some water. Oy. Okay. Wait. Don't need that tab open anymore. Okay. Move that over. Move my mic a little bit so it's not directly in my chin when I lean my head down. Okay. Let's move my leftover pieces to the side. All right, and let's get started. Hello, welcome to any current and future viewers, whether this be on Twitch or YouTube. Last time we finished our base where you basically just get to the deciding point whether you want to build the Breath of the Wild tree or the Ocarina of Time Deku Tree. Yep. So we got all of our basics done. I'm going to move Link out of the way now, since he's technically not supposed to be in there yet. And I got my bags prepped, so I can just get to ripping them open. And like before, I like to listen to some music while I'm doing this, so I am going to get the Majora's Mask soundtrack going. Previously, we did Ocarina of Time and Wind Waker, so let's get that on. Okay, let's bring that. And let's get started. It says to open all 3 bags for 10, 14, and 23. So let's just pop it open. Got a giant pile of bags on my floor currently. So from that. Bag 1, bag 2, and bag 3. You can probably see slightly just a giant mess of pieces over here. I need to get my small bags open, because I always have the mini bags inside the big bags for these big builds. 1, 2, and this should be the last one, and a 3. Okay. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to cleaning that up later. Let's just move Link's house out of the way. Should have positioned this a little closer to me. Let me just... There we go. Just move the table a little bit. Next page, and let's actually get started to build. Ooh, I just realized this is not going to be fun to get my stuff out of. Just move things I know I won't use for a little while out of the way. I'm like trying to find this wedge piece, but facing the other way. It's like, where is it? Like, I feel this beginning is going to be very slow because I'm just going to be spending forever looking for this piece. But come on. It's not that small, it shouldn't be that hard to find. That would suck if this was like the one piece I was missing. Nope. Found it. It was upside down, so it looked like something else. Next, I need 2 of these to go with it. How am I placing these? Hard to figure out how these are going. So this, at least, looks like it's going to go flush, and having one go against the green. This, yep, seems to be going up here. This one's going on the opposite edge, I believe. Now, for the next step, luckily, because this is so big, you're only getting like 1 per page. Now we get the other side. There we go. Now I need 2 of these pieces. Luckily, because there's circles, I don't need to worry about any orientation. Now I need this root-looking piece. And that is supposed to go here, it seems. Let me just pop that on. Okay. Now this. Seems to be supposed to go right here in front of the green. Again, hard to tell the orientation in these instructions sometimes. 1, and then 1 in the back here. Let me just turn this. I need to get it pressed in all the way. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing for the front one because I don't think that clicked in. Like, come on. There we go. Anything else I'm missing? Nope, that should be everything for that page. Now another root-looking piece on the other side. One, another 2 semicircle or quarter circles. Seems to be going in the opposite direction of the others. So let's get that pressed in. So, come on. There we go. And 1 more and look at that. Anything else? Yes, I have 3 little wedges. I'll show you the piece as soon as I find one of them. Here's one. This is the piece I'm looking for at the moment. And just a small little thing. 2. Come on. There's the 3rd one. These are all going to be going on top of this, the sloped part facing inside the tree. this is supposed to be like the base of the mouth. Okay, anything else? Nope, that looks to be it for this one. And then two weird little builds with tubes, which I need to build two of. Need two of these and one little red piece here to go inside. So let's pop that in one, get that in the other. Now I need to build a second one. Where is it? There's one, two, and there it is all the way in the back. Now what else do I need for this page? Two of these little brown small squares. Got our Song of Healing in the back. Now I believe I need one piece for this and one facing the opposite direction. Where are you? No. No. Put that down for a sec. Is this it? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Pop that on here. Get another one. Pop that on there. Now it seems for these, we are popping them right here. Like one goes here, one goes there. This one seems to be going here. I'm just going to straighten it out a bit because that square is not quite even. The piece above it. There we go. Now the one for the other side. I forgot these pieces are a little loose. I don't like that, but oh well. And that should be everything. Yep. Unless I'm just blind. Now I need to flip this around so it's facing the back. I believe I'm getting started on the mouth. Now I need one of these. These two pieces. I need a second one of that other rectangle. I think these are the only two in the build, so, or what I have currently out is probably a better statement. It's like taking a quick look. Yep, that seems to be it. So for these two, I need to just pop them on. If it's anything like my thing, this is going to be just like a little rail where the piece where you move it back and forth slides through. There we go. This to be in the center one. Let's get these on. Now I need 4 of these pieces. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. That'll they're all just facing towards the tree. It's like I have this higher than my last time just because it's a little zoomed out. Because last time this was like too tall to like get fully in frame. So I had to keep positioning this back and forth. That's it for that page. 2 more of those same pieces. Where's the other? I just saw it. Come on. Where are you little bugger? Alright, there it is. And I need 2 more of the quarter circle pieces. There's 1. I'm like, they're so distinctly shaped, it shouldn't be hard to find. Now this is going on the back here. Like before, I want to get it completely pressed in. It's much easier doing this one than the other, at least. Nice click for that. And these facing outwards. At the very least, this isn't going to be just a back wall like it is in Link's house, where I'm like, oh, ooh, what did I knock off? Ah, it was the sign to Link's house. That's what it was. So able to put back on. That should be it. Yep, next page. Just these little things, it seems. I need 2 of these guys. Where's the other? Here you are. Now, these little tiny quarter circles. What else? Another of those little... Ooh, luckily these were right next to each other. Dang it, nope. They're the same piece, but yeah. 2 more of these, or 1 of these, and the other one facing the other direction. Come on. Like, I don't want to spend 10 minutes looking for this one thing. Is this it? Yes. Found it. Okay. Now these are going here. On the edge. That's facing the wrong way. And when I'm done with this page, I will bring the tree up a little bit so you can get a closer look. Because I'm like, it's probably less interesting since it's so far away from view. Yeah. So just been building this little section. Got your little rails that I'm in the midst of. And there we go. I think this is this, yep. Seems to be the start of the sliding one. Got this long piece. Now I need the brown one with these little rails that are probably going to be sliding in. And it is positioned like this. One facing the other way. And below this, I missed. I'm only doing 1 finger air quotes. It's just supposed to go below that. Like, seems it's been quite common this time where I'm just kind of skipping over one thing after another. decide where this song I'm listening to is. I think it's the mayor's office. I don't quite recall. It's been a little while since I've played that game. This now goes here. And now just the regular little rectangle goes behind that. And now I need these long little slopes. Just call everything slopes when it's curved. It's like one on each side. I need the other. Where are you? There it is. Next page. And that's everything. Next, we're just sliding this in. So just so now it's like slide back and forth, and this is probably going to be the lever to open up the mouth. Okay. And like got a big little build going on. Start to... No! Dang it! Okay. Just right here. There. Move that backwards for a sec. So just that little thing. I'm not going to need the tree for little moments. I'm just going to leave it there so I can see the instructions better. There's only 2 of these. That's exactly what I need. Not at the moment, but yeah. They have a little 1-for-1 on the page at the bottom. Where's the thing I'm looking for? I need one of these. Okay, this goes here. Now I need this little mint greenish thing. First, I need a little blue one to go in that. And now a black one. Goes right next to it. I'm clicking those in here so it stops fighting me. There we go. Don't think I would have gone with the blue one. Like, I feel like it doesn't serve a purpose of the little axles there, but maybe it's just to use up the pieces. Now I need another of the blue one, but this one has a longer little stem. Yay! I think this is probably my favorite. Song of Storms playing now. Okay, let's now go here. Next page. I need 2 of these brown ones. A little black thing that I'm going to use to join them together, it seems. Come on. Where's the other? Like hidden behind the bigger piece. Okay. Let's throw these here. Next, seems I'm getting the other half of this. So I think it's just repeating a lot of the same things I just did. I need black and the blue. this is the clock town. That goes there. Another one. Long blue one. The white piece. That's going here. Get it. Click the blue one in. There we go. Now another one of these little round pieces, wherever it is. Come on. There you are. There we go. And now it seems we are joining them together. Sort of. Probably gonna have something that'll stop it from twisting like this. Yeah. Next page. Need this little board, little flat rectangle. Here it is. Goes in the center here. Another one on the other side. There we go. Now just a bunch of these little things on the edges. So I'm just gonna fill them up. And it's like as more pieces get taken, the easier it is to find them. So it's like going a little bit faster. There we go. Now I am putting this on top. So this is what it looks like so far. Okay. Next. Little green one. I think this is the dancing song playing now. This goes here. I don't know why that little symbol's on the little corner of my booklet. I think it shows that it needs to be snapped on securely, I guess, for lack of a better reason. Put that down. Take a sip of water. Oi. And now I need this weird little build on the back. Need one of these. I need to build two of them. This goes here. Now one of these little brown ones go on top. That's one. Let's get the other. This, where, here it is. That goes there. This that goes up here. Now let's press this on here. Now the other side. Yep. Next page. We're doing, all right, one on this way, one facing the other. Now press it on top here. Other way. Is this correct? No, I had it right the first time. Oh, perspective can be a little janky on these pieces, or I'm just being a stupid. Now, it seems these are supposed to go here. Wrong way. Now I'm probably going to get something to slide through. I need... Where are you? This little black piece. We have a little scale to see if it's the correct one. Yes. Okay. One of these. Two of these guys. I think it's easier to just do it this way. It says I'm supposed to slide it all the way through, but I'm like, why do it that way when I can just push the first piece a little bit in? I need to do that for the brown piece though. That goes on after. Where is it? There you are. This is going all the way through. There we go. Now, make sure this is oriented correctly. Slide this through here. Now our first half is done. Let's get the other. Now we need one facing the other direction, it seems. Where's my two little things? Here's one. Where's the other now? Come on. It cannot be that hard to find these little things. Here it is. There we go. Now another of these pieces goes this way. And slide this on as well. Still rotate. Next page. We are putting this on, it seems. But onto what? Put onto a tree. It's like, oh, no. A little flower fell off. Right. Now we need to fit you in. And how are you supposed to go? Okay. There we go. Just gonna put it that way for now. Like, show it a little bit closer. Got your piece on its hinge here. Next, need to flip this up. It's supposed to go behind. Like I have little vines like right in front of this. And I think from the display, this piece is supposed to go in front of the vines. But I need to like, I think, orient this. So I think I need to take this off again. Flip that, get that in front of the vines. Push this in a little bit. Come on. Like a little janky. There. Looks like it's in front of the vines now, or at least the top part. Next, I need. Where are ya? Come on. Here we are. Just one of these thingy. Dude. Just prettying that little thing up, I guess, to make it more secure and attached to the base. But it's less like that. And it was just the one piece. Next page. Yep, it's just mimicking the pulling. Except now this thing is fallen again. That like little front part. We will fix that later. Because now we are doing another small build, so let's move the tree out of the way for the moment. And it's like, this might be more of the mouth. We are starting off with this piece. Two of these hinges. One there. And two of these bricks now. Looks like it seems it's hanging off the. Like something stuck in my throat. It seems. Wait. Ah. There we go. I think that was hopefully it. I did these two white pieces. They're going in the center. Okay. Now two of these little things to go beneath the green. Okay. Next page. This guy to go here. And a little green one to go on top of that. Now, do these gray things. Here. Do one on the other side. Two of these guys facing inwards. but there it is. It's blending in. Okay. Taking a quick look, making sure I'm not missing anything. Nope, that seems to be it. Next, I have these little tall green pieces going here. Another one on the other side. There we go. Now just some more little bricks. We're just putting on top. Need to start with bigger pieces. One goes here. Another goes here. One more on the other side. It seems I need to add this piece in the center one. Seems I'm setting this aside for a moment. Where's the next piece I'm looking for? It's supposed to be this. Now I need this piece. I'm putting it below. Now two of these guys. Probably to add like little details on the outside of it with all the side studs. Where's the other one? There it is. Okay. Now two of these. One here. A little dot to go below it. Because it's not really attached to anything yet, it keeps kind of popping out. I just want that little thing covered up from the injection mold. It doesn't really do anything because you have another one, but oh well. Now these little flange pieces. Are these pieces? Sure they are. They're the only ones of this shape, it seems. No. Here we are. Now, am I doing this correctly is the question. Not this one. It's like got a little gap there. Okay. Just another quick look to make sure I'm not missing anything. Nope. Now I need two of these pieces. We are going in the front. So now that little gap here won't matter because it's covered up. Where's the other? I'm starting to think this is his nose. now we are bringing this back, and here it goes. It looks like a nose to me. Two of these pieces, the circular, facing inwards. Now two of these smaller little rectangles. A little center part. There we go. Now these two like sandy brown popping on in the back. Okay. I'm not setting this aside. I just need this piece. So, yep, I'm pretty sure this is his face. Now I need two of these little red ones, which end up having like little studs you put in. Probably just gonna take this off. Took part of the build with me, but it does not matter. It's going back in the same place. Two of these. Got your different songs of time playing. I don't know if that was double time or inverted. Terminal Fields playing. Where's the thing I was looking at? Yes. Got your two eyes, it seems. So there's one. And here's the other. Here we go. Just had a small itch pop up all of a sudden. It says they're identical. Like they're weirdly shaped. I'm like trying to figure out how to orient them properly. Get a closer look at the book. Oh. Hold on a sec. I am blind, it seems. I missed a step. I need 4 of these pieces. Seems to be just resting below the eye. So it looks more like, I guess, an eye socket. I keep like skipping over steps. Got your owl music. I don't know if they ever say the owl's name. Yep. Press that back down. back to this. Trying to figure out what's the correct way I should do the eye. Like they have a little thing on the back. I don't really think that means much. It's like, why couldn't they make it even? Or maybe they are, and I'm just stupid. I'm just gonna press them in. It's enough worrying about it. Hold on. That just presses in. That doesn't seem right. Also means I need to flip at least one of these. No. Okay. I'll leave that for later. It's like I need to move on to the next step. Flipping that. That way it looks at least a little more flush on top. Like, I don't think it'll truly matter in the end, but you know, it's gonna keep bothering me if I don't get it to my liking. This little arch on the back now. Two of these stacked on top of each other. This goes on top of that. Now, one of these in the center. These little ball sockets going in. And these are supposed to be the eyebrows now. Now to cover those up. Next page, this goes on that. Now we got two just little regular bricks going on the sides. Two brown ones going on the back of that. There we go. Make that a little straighter. Next page. Seems we are throwing this in now. We are putting our face in. Just gonna move that. There we go. Looks a little weird when he doesn't have the rest of his face. Or facial features, I guess. I'm making sure this looks correct. Yep. Little small build. I think this is the Skulltula in the back, or the spider. Got our spider web. And this thing. Need 2 of these sandy brown bricks. This white one. The 2 hinges. Little green ones to go on the side of that. Dang it. Come on. Stop fighting me. We're gonna be built. They're very specific about making sure it's oriented the correct way. You need the little window facing with the little flanges. And now, put your spider web in. I don't think it matters how it's oriented. Just pop it in there. And now I need to flip the tree back around. Don't want to smack into anything. This goes up here. It's hard to get an angled view. So it flips down. And now another little mini build. So move the tree again, just so I can see the instructions better. A little sip of water. Hitting my mic with my chin. Okay, one of these, one of those. And having them flip out onto the floor, just as the instructions told me to do. There we go. 2 smaller ones on top. Don't know why it's a big one, or isn't a big one again. Maybe to just use up pieces. Sandy browns. And another 2 on top of that. Don't see what we're like quite making. Where is it? Here it is. Something simple so far. And now we're getting a weird mechanism. We need this piece. Need the long black one. Pop that in. Get one of these red ones. pop that into white. This little thing with a ball point at the edge. I'm not going in yet because I am missing the instruction again. I need a black one facing up. And now it goes in. This is what we got. And now it seems we are throwing this in. Now on the back side we are doing another black one. Like there we go. And a little brown socket on the back of that. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Okay, set that aside for the moment. One of these, this big gray one goes on top of that. Where is it? Here we are. Now, this weird, I'm looking at these little cords now. So this is the spider hanging. When we get to it. Another brown one to go on the other edge. And this little black hinge to go on that. Bring it closer now so you can see. Now, sorry, just a little small stretch. Here we go. Putting this here. You can see it's hanging. Just gonna straighten that just a little bit. Come on. I should have pulled it tight when I was putting this on. That's gonna have to do for now. Next page. We're putting the white one on top of that. There. Okay. This long red one. This little black, not black, gray piece going in. Only supposed to go in part way. And a little small red one to go in there on the other side. Now we are sliding it in, it seems. This goes through the center. Push that through. Small little gray cap here goes on the bottom. Okay. Next, flip this around. And these are going in now. a little check mark to see if I'm doing it properly. And now this little gear shift thing. Which I'm not sure how to do. Oh. I'm one too close, it seems. I think it's resting there. I'm a little confused, but not a big problem, it seems. I think this is supposed to be like a lock, I guess. So if it's not turning that way, then... yeah. Now I'm building like a little another thing to go on the opposite side. This goes here. This little thing with side studs goes on the other side, it seems. Yeah, both sides. No. Brown one with side studs. Another one. Okay. Little big flat piece to go on top. Something simple. Bring this back now. Don't know how this is supposed to go. I guess this is it. Doesn't feel correct. Oh, I'm not gonna fight it. And now, I'm popping this on. This going. Put that down. Bring this back. And the flower popped off again. There. Okay. This goes there. I'm just pressing in. Flip this around so you can see how it looks in the front. Okay. The thing fits. You can see it dangle here slightly. It's hard to get proper angle again because this is from above. Continue. Little arch with these sandy bits. One on each side, and we are popping that next to that. Yep, that's correct. look at everything. Next page. Turn around again. Now, this one big brown one goes here. Next, these two little things. One facing each direction, and the other. There we go. And two of these little quarter circles again. These are the bottom, so press that in. Just facing the other way. And one on top. There we go. Next, this long piece and a smaller brown one goes on top here. This going behind that. Go. Anything else I'm missing? Nope. I really need to figure out a little better setup to do this, I feel. Okay. One of these. One of those. Another one of these. And now just these. Let's grab a bunch of them. One, two, three, four. Like, why am I like? I don't have that many pieces left. There. A small little brown one to go in the center here. And these going right here, it seems. Feels a lot more sturdy now that I'm joining more pieces together. I'll just flip it sideways. Try to bring it a little closer. Okay. Next. A little stretch. One of these. One of those. Just dropped that. There we go. And this on the back. Pop that in here. Dang it. I need one facing the other way. There's another circle. back here. Pop this in. Yep. Yep, that was everything for this page. Next. One of these. There it is. All the way on the edge. That. This. Facing the other way. Another square piece goes on top. Now this goes here, I believe. Nope. Oh. I want two of the ones facing the same direction. That'll be for the next one, it seems. For the other bushy eyebrow. Here we are. That's one. And here's the other. And I need one of these little orange things, probably to pop in. Pop in this little black slot, it seems. Now got one eyebrow, let's get the other going. This, that, this here, that there. Now the two pieces. The little orange thing again. And pop that in. Get your Goron music playing. Now it's starting to look a little more like him. I guess the eyes won't really matter because the just like in the game, the eyebrows take most of his eye expression. Next page. This might be his mustache. This goes here. One of these here, another one on the other side. Come on. Now for two of these. Wrong way. Flip this around. Again, just get the little injection mold on the inside, just for my personal preference. Although I don't think these will be visible at the end. Put that down for the moment. One of these. One of these guys. Green one next to it. Little brown dot on top of that. There we go. same steps, or just that there. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Here it is. This goes here. It seems I'm putting this there. Now I'm getting one for the other side. This here. Come on. There we go. Green bit there. Brown bit up. Where am I? There you are. Pop that on. Now, pop it on here. As soon as they stop fighting me and popping out. Little quarter circles again. Now it needs small green ones. Okay. I'm skipping a step, it seems. This little brown thing goes here. Orange circles go a little over the side to cover the gap, it seems. Come on. Just pop it in there. Now, green circle there, brown circle, or whatever, quarter circle on top of that. Two of these. And more of those directional facing ones. There we go. This one doesn't take much time. So we're going to need these positioned just right so they can click into both. Now for these to go on top. There's his mustache. Cool. Hooks going on the back. But not before I add two more of these things. I'm just skipping things over, it seems. Also, let's lock the back in place. Go. Now the hooks. One there. Another one on the other side. That. Oh. Yeah, it seems I'm done with the mouth. It's like, you look here, it's like, I'm just not having it up properly, so let's get that fixed real quick. this point. Looking proper all the way. So that pressed in all the way. Now I can attach the mustache. Unfortunately, get it sideways. Just turn your head 90 degrees. Now it's starting to look a lot more like him. Like it. Anything else I'm missing? Nope. That page is just popping his mustache on. Now, I thought this was going to be a Deku Baba for a moment. It might be, but I don't know for sure. It goes here. Another one on the other side. These go here. Now that goes there. This goes here. That goes on top of that. Repeat. Another one. And that goes there. This black piece goes on top of that. Now put it on. Don't know what this is supposed to be, but I will see in a moment. Push this on. Drop it. That's very important for the instructions. Next page. This little dot. It's gray this time. This thing. Come on. This weird little. Oh, never mind. I was confused for a second. Didn't realize these already had their own built-in thing. No, it's this weird joint. Now I need to build another. Sandy piece with a dot beneath it. Another gray piece. Press that in. Get this here. Now put this in. And you got your marching music. Let's get these going. I thought I had this the wrong way. Needed to get that gray piece flush as I can. Just against the table. Okay. Let's get these on. Just use for this step. One here. One for the other side. Now, the weird little pieces. Got these two gray bricks. Get one of these tree pieces on top of that. Got a little red one here. Get that pressed in. Now get the other tree piece facing the opposite direction. We are throwing that on. Don't know what this is. I'm curious. I forgot this little brown piece on here. Like it's too big to be a Deku box. I wonder if this is going to be here. These two pieces, one facing this way, one facing the other. Flip that around. Hold on. This is looking like a little side thing. It's not even attached to the main build. It's just kind of standing there. I was confused for a moment. I thought I did weird to attach it. Next, this, one of the long pieces again. Pop in. There we go. One of these green rods. That press in there. Not going very far, it seems. One of these. Little brown piece to go beneath it. For seeing brown. Don't know what we're building right now. I'm just kind of very confused. I don't know if there's a flaw in the book. It seems I'm just building another one in the opposite direction. So, hold on. Yeah, I'm just orienting, whatever. Putting it the same way it looks in the booklet. So I don't get confused how the vine is supposed to be facing. Go. Green one again. What now? That's 13. Hold on. If I'm opening a new bag, I need to move all my extra bits out of the way. And one of them fell on the floor. Come on. Get that in there. I'm just also looking at the screen. Seems to be a little off. I'm not going to focus on that at the moment. It seems the stream is delayed a little bit. But I'm just going to keep going. I might just finish after this bag. Running out of time to do stuff. I'd like to dump my other of the day. Okay. Next. stupid AI pop-ups. Building 2 of these, it seems. One, two. Okay. I was confused for a moment. I'm like, what am I missing? I have to put another on top. It's going to be out again. Look for it. Okay. Here we go. I'm putting this here, it seems, back. Got the other one on the other side. Just how it looks right now. Next, these large window pieces. Bring that here. On the side, the little wheel we have. That's it for that. Small build, let's smooth the tree for a moment. Times 2, so I'm just gonna repeat here, there. There, the one next to it, these small green ones next to those. Now this big piece, and these are just going to end up being side panels. There. This isn't a very big bag, it seems. There. On the bottom side, 4 of these things. Here, 1 here, 2 just below it. Repeat for the other one. Okay. I'm looking at something real quick. Whatever. Not important at the moment. Flip it back around. Get one facing each direction. Come on. Pop in there. Now for below it, get this piece. Arrow piece above it. And 2 of the little border circles. One more piece. There we go. So I'm like, just looking at this, I'm like, where the heck did this come from? We're building that now. One. What? There's these little pieces with little hooks. That way it's the opposite way. Okay. Come on. Now, just popping that on the back here. Yep. We are popping these on now. Let's move the book again. Goes here. Now the other side. Unfortunately, I don't have a very good angle. Next. This looks like it goes here. These here. These little border circles. Come on. Okay. Just goes on the back. More quarter circles. Also on the back here. Little flat pieces on the edges. There we go. Now these bigger, I'm finding some two inner pieces. Go there. Now I do it. Goes here. Goes on the other side. Now, the smaller green ones. Finishing off the bag with these two little quarter circles going on the other side. And that is the end of this bag. Unfortunately, this is where I'm going to end today. So we're at the point where we open up bag 16 on page 363. So yeah, we got like all of his face done today, got his sides, got his mouth, a little thing in the back, got your little sliding thing to open up his mouth. Little, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I feel like this is just going to end up being on top. But we will figure that part out later. So for now, goodbye and have a good day. Until next time.